Yo, what's going on, everybody? Hallelujah here, and today I'm going to be doing an analysis slash thoughts regarding the Chapter 93 of Attack on Titan. Now, I've wanted to do this for quite some time now to be able to fully analyze and give my honest opinions regarding the certain chapters of the series, and seeing as how Attack on Titan is really reaching its climax point, I figured that I might as well go ahead and try to upload these little reactions before it's too late. So before I begin, I must warn you, the information that I'm about to say can be a potential spoiler. So if you've either dropped the series or haven't really read it up into its entirety, I strongly recommend you go ahead and catch up to Chapter 93 of Attack on Titan before you watch this video, because I don't want to be the one to ruin the series for you if you're not that far ahead by giving you some potential information that can ultimately prove to be beneficial or harmful for your interests. So go ahead and do that. Without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and begin. So Chapter 93 of Attack on Titan starts off with the Marley officials gathered in a little table, like in their little office, to discuss about their current situation. They just won a war against the Mid-Allied forces, but something great has been revealed to them. It's not really great in their favor, but it's good that they found out about it. Their Titans are really proving to be ineffective in the world, because other countries, such as the Mid-Allied forces, for example, came up with some anti-Titan artillery and came up with some, technologically superior anti-Titan stuff that would ultimately make the Titans, the Marley's main source of weaponry, ineffective. And they're trying to figure out what to do regarding that situation. Zeke flat out says that he wants to continue the quest to invade Paradise Island in order to get the founding Titan. But some Marley officials question him because if he was paying attention to the discussion, Titans aren't really that effective anymore. They have to find a different way to fully invade certain countries in order to get what they want. Now, Zeke flat out says that he wants to redraw the troops and retrain them and come up with some better science and technology so that they're on par with other nations. And so after the little meeting, Zeke and Colt discuss about the future. Colt is the predecessor for Zeke. He's the one who is supposedly going to inherit his powers. Zeke himself doesn't even know if he wants him to inherit his powers, but seeing as it is revealed that Zeke only has 1 year left on his Titan lifespan, I figured that he may go ahead and just let Colt consume him in order to inherit his powers, because he really has no time left. Whatever he wants to do, he basically has to do now. And Colt himself says that he's not ready to inherit the powers because Zeke is so special. His Beast Titan fluid is what's in the serums that cause people to be transformed into Titans. It is from the Beast Titan himself. He is the main source regarding that. And Zeke, all he does is scream, and the Titans do whatever they ask. Colt himself says that no other person who had the Beast Titan power could do that. That's what made him special. And so, while they're discussing this, a Marley official tries to interfere in their conversation because Zeke tells them about a supposed secret Colt will learn if he inherits the powers. So they try to change the conversation and whatnot, and the Marley official basically asks what Zeke's plan is to really recapture Paradise Island, and all the statuses regarding trying to gather some intel on it. They gathered 32 ships to Paradise Island to spy on them and see what's going on. And in the span of 3 years, none of them came back. So Zeke hypothesizes that Eren Yeager and another Titan, aka Armin, must have destroyed all of the ships. And we get to see a little glimpse of Armin's Colossus Titan form, and it looks really badass. I want to see him on the battlefield because what he's going to do is going to be amazing. I just want to see Armin's Titan shifting powers in action. That's going to be great. I can't wait for that. And after the little conversation, we see Reiner having a nightmare when it came to the events of the return to Shiganshina, and he wakes up with Galliard right beside him. And it is at this point in time that we come to find out, sadly, that Ymir is dead. Yes, I said it. Ymir is dead. Galliard consumed her. because he wanted some of the Titan powers, and I just really thought that Ymir wouldn't be killed off screen like that. I thought there was going to be more to her. I mean, we haven't really saw her a lot, like at all, prior to the chapter with her letter to Historia, where we learn more about her background and what her motives are and everything. I didn't think that she would be killed off like that. I mean, it was heavily implied that it was, considering that in the letter herself, Ymir says that she's going to die soon. I just didn't think it would happen off screen. And to me, it was kind of an abrupt ending to her. But yeah, so Ymir is dead. Galliard ate her. And while they're talking about the events that have unfolded and everything, a nice woman comes in, and it is revealed that this woman who is on crutches is Peak. She was a Titan for 2 months, and she was the Mule Titan, so she walked on all fours. And within that time, she was a Titan for so long, she forgot how to walk. So we get to see Peak's identity. And then after that, Rainer goes and interacts with Gabby, Falco, Udo, and the rest. And he makes a comparison, like a little image comparison, to his old group of Bertolt, Annie, and Marcel. Those panels really hit me hard because he's lost pretty much all of his companions. Bertolt, Marcel, and Annie is still crystallized. I think that Rainer is starting to regret some of his actions, and it's really proving in like his little split personality and how he perceives things. So after that striking image, Rainer goes ahead and tells the kids to go to a store just to like have fun with them while it lasts. And we end up going to a train in which Gabby is hailed for her heroic efforts in the battle to take over Fort Slava. And Falco and Rainer discuss Falco's opportunity to inherit Rainer's Titan powers. Rainer has only 2 years left within his Titan lifespan before he dies. And so Falco is questioning if he should receive it because it is a close race between Gabby and him when it comes to inheriting Rainer's power. Rainer starts telling him off because he doesn't think that Falco knows the true greatness that can come from inheriting one of the powers. And ultimately how it concludes is Falco's resolve to get the Armored Titan at whatever it costs, and that he needs to have a greater resolve to protect Gabby and end the darkness that Marley will be subjected to. So that was my analysis of Chapter 93 of Attack on Titan. Overall, I thought this chapter was really good. The art is phenomenal. The plot is further advancing, and we got a lot of information that we haven't had in a while. So I think that's going to do it. I really liked it. I give this chapter 4.5 out of 5, somewhere around there, because it was really good. If you liked any of this analysis, go ahead and leave a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos. This is Hallelujah with Chapter 93 analysis concluded. See you later. Bye-bye.